Aniket, Narona and family. God bless. So the Bible keynotes for today. Genesis chapter 36. We heard about Esau's descendants. This chapter speaks about the comprehensive genealogy of Esau's descendants, who form the nation of Edom. It enumerates the names of Esau's wives, sons, grandsons, and also lists the kings and chiefs of Edom. The focus on Esau's lineage indicates the fulfillment of God's blessings on Esau despite his lost birthright and blessing. It also speaks about the importance of Esau's role in the biblical narrative. Genesis chapter 37. We hear about Joseph's dreams, the story of Joseph, Jacob's favorite son, which continues till the end of Genesis. Joseph receives a special coat from his father, a special gift from his father, which stirs his brother's jealousy. Joseph's dreams of his family bowing to him exacerbate their resentment. In their envy, Joseph's brothers sell him into slavery and deceive Jacob into believing that Joseph is dead. So we see about Joseph's remarkable journey in Egypt and the unfolding of God's sovereign plan. Genesis chapter 38, we heard about Judah and Tamar. Its narrative shifts to Judah. The story goes to Judah, one of Joseph's brothers. Judah's first two sons died due to their wickedness, leaving Tamar, their widow, childless. In seeking her right to bear a child, Tamar disguises herself, becomes pregnant by Judah. When Judah realizes this injustice towards Tamar, he acknowledges his wrongdoing. This chapter exposes Judah's moral failings and his gradual transformation, serving as a critical link to the messianic lineage. Genesis chapter 39 speaks about Joseph in Potiphar's house. Joseph's life in Egypt. Joseph was sold to Potiphar, an officer of Pharaoh. Joseph excels in his duties and earns Potiphar's trust. However, when falsely accused by Potiphar's wife, Joseph is thrown into prison. Despite his circumstances, Joseph remains faithful to God and God blesses him. This chapter speaks about Joseph's integrity and God's providence, demonstrating that God's plan prevailed regardless of human actions. Genesis chapter 40, we hear about the cupbearer and the baker. While Joseph was in prison, Joseph interprets the dreams of Pharaoh's cupbearer and baker. In this chapter, the dreams come true just as Joseph interprets. However, the cupbearer forgets to help Joseph and restore to his position. This chapter reveals Joseph's gift of dream interpretation, which plays a pivotal role in his rise to power. And also, Joseph uses his gifts for the good of the people, for the comfort of the community. God equips his people and prepares them for his own purpose. It's time for us to reflect. Each one of us are blessed with some kind of a talent, something unique God has given us. To all of us, are we using it the right way for the good of our community, for the good of God's people? First of all, to please God. It's time for us to think about we are to use the gifts we are blessed with for the goodness of God's people, not for our glory. When we use this and when we do good, God should be glorified. That is the lesson we get from these chapters. So, end of Bible keynotes today. Genesis chapter 40 completed. Questions for today. Genesis chapter 37 verse 3. What kind of coat did Israel make for Joseph? Anybody can answer. Please unmute and answer.
ಜೋಸೆಫನು ಯಾಕೋಬನಿಗೆ ಮುಪ್ಪಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಹುಟ್ಟಿದ ಮಗ. ಎಂದೇ ಯಾಕೋಬನಿಗೆ ಅವನ ಮೇಲೆ ಮಿಕ್ಕ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗಿಂತ ಮಿಗಿಲಾದ ಪ್ರೀತಿ. ಆತನು ಅಲಂಕೃತವಾದ ಒಂದು ನಿಲುವಂಗಿಯನ್ನು ಅವನಿಗೆ ಮಾಡಿಸಿಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದ.
Correct. He made him robe of many colors. He gave him a gift of coat of many colors. Genesis 37:4.
One minute. ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಒಂದು ವಾಕ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಫುಲ್ ಬೈಬಲ್ ಓದಿದ್ರೆ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ.
Okay, sir.
In one word. What's the answer? Only that word you give so that we can cover more questions. Sorry, ma'am. Can you?
Okay.
Thank you. We gave him a robe of many colors. Genesis 37:4. Why did Joseph's brothers hate him?
Ma'am, because Jacob loved Joseph more than his brothers.
Perfect answer.
How sweet is
Very
that?
perfect.
From where did you come from? So cute. Very good. Genesis 37:10-11. What was Israel's reaction to Joseph's dreams?
Ma'am,
Yes, go ahead.
Ma'am, all the stars, moon and sun are bowing to Joseph, and all the hairs are also bowing to Joseph.
Yes, we bow ourselves to the ground before you. Correct. Genesis 37:18-19. What did Joseph's brothers say when they saw him coming?
Joseph's brothers said that let's try to kill him and put him in a dry well.
Yeah, they mention something. They make fun of him and they say a
One name
verse.
before that.
Here comes the dreamer.
Exactly.
Here comes the dreamer. They make fun of
Perfect.
him and they say like that. Yes. Genesis 37:21-22. Which of Joseph's brothers tried to protect him? Reuben. He was the eldest brother, the first son of Israel. He tried to protect him. He says, we need not kill Joseph. Genesis 37:25. As Joseph's brothers were eating after they had put Joseph in the pit, who did they see coming?
Ishmaelites.
Very good. Yes, they saw a caravan of Ishmaelites coming from Gilead. Genesis 37:28. What did Judah, Joseph's brother, propose to do with him?
ಇಷ್ಮಾಯೇಲರಿಗೆ 20 ಬೆಳ್ಳಿ ನಾಣ್ಯಗಳಿಗೆ ಮಾರಿಬಿಟ್ಟು.
Correct. ಆ ವಾಕ್ಯ ನೀವು ಓದ್ಬೋದು. ಪಾಪ she struggling and saying. Thank you, ba. Genesis 39:1-2. How was Joseph treated in Egypt? How was Joseph treated in Egypt?
Joseph was sold to the Potiphar's king's officer, and Lord was with him, and he was leading a successful life.
Amen. Very good. Where was Joseph and the Lord was with him?
Egypt.
Okay, some more detail. End of chapter 39. Last words of Genesis 39.
In the jail.
In the jail, correct. He was in prison. Lord was with him. Wherever we are, if we are righteous, God will be with us. Genesis 39:5-6. What did God do to Potiphar's house because of Joseph?
Bless the households.
Yes, he blessed the Egyptian house for Joseph's sake. Genesis 39:20. What did Potiphar do with Joseph after his wife had lied about Joseph?
Threw him in the prison.
Put him in the prison. Amen. Thank you all so much. God bless. Good night. Take care.